books. In this video, I'm going to cover how to upload a particular file from our local system, say a laptop or desktop, to Azure HDInsight cluster. Okay. For this particular video tutorial, I will be uploading a CSV file data onto HDInsight cluster. Okay, and the data which I'm going to upload is this file, customer data file, which is a CSV file, but right now it is in a zipped file format. So we will be uncompressing it as well once we move this data file to Azure SD cluster. Okay, and when I'm saying Azure HDInsight cluster, it's a Hadoop cluster basically, which we have created. So I can show you that if I go to resources, I have already created one cluster. Okay, so this is my cluster dashboard, and you can see that I have already created one cluster with the name tutorial cluster. Okay, so let me copy this. Not copy, in fact, I just wanted to show you that this is my Azure SD cluster, and I will be accessing this later on. But in order to copy this file, let me go back to my F drive where this file is located. Okay, so let's go there. Okay, and if I do ls, you can see that this file is available here, right? Customer data .zip. So this is in zip file format, and the command which we are going to use to upload this file to Hadoop cluster is scp. Okay, and the file name is this one, right? So let's copy this file name. Okay, and then we will use SSH user. This was my SSH user is secure shell user, which you are already aware, right? Whenever you create this cluster, by default it takes SSH user, right? You can make changes according to your needs as well, but I kept it default. Okay, so I took SSH user only, right? So let's go here. Okay, and so the SSH user, and then at the rate, and the name of the cluster, and basically we can just copy this particular URL. Okay, so let's copy this URL. Okay, and then mention it here. Okay, so we have to remove this HTTPS. Okay, so scp, name of the file, and where do we want to upload this file? To this Hadoop cluster location. So this is a URL, and SSH user is the secure shell user ID, right? And what we can do is we can then colon and the file name, the zip file name here. Okay, and press enter. Okay, I actually forgot one thing here. So after SSH user and the cluster name, I have to give SSH. Okay, then Azure HDInsight .net, and then file name. Okay, let me press enter here. Let's say yes. And then we will provide the password which we actually created during this cluster creation. Okay, and then you can see this 100% complete. So the file is copied now. Now after this file upload is finished, what we will do is we will connect to cluster by using SSH. Okay, so the command used to SSH to the cluster, Hadoop cluster, is SSH and SSH user at the rate, and then we will give the cluster name, basically this particular URL. Okay, SSH and then Azure HDInsight.net. .net. Okay, then we will use the same password which we used for cluster login. Um, and then now you can see that we are inside the Hadoop cluster. Okay, we are inside. So you can see the welcome message here. Welcome to HDInsight. Okay, let me do ls. So you can see that our file is there on Hadoop cluster, right? So next command is to unzip this file. So we need to unzip this file. So what we'll do is we will type unzip and the name of the file, which is customer data.zip. Okay, and once again, let me try. So once again, let's do ls, and you can see the mall customers.csv. Okay, so this is the file. Now what we will do is we will create a directory here. Okay, so HDFS DFS is the command to create a directory on HDFS location. Okay, so on Hadoop cluster HDFS. Okay, so Hadoop distributed file system, we will be creating this directory. Okay, so mkdir. Okay, and then -p and then the name of the directory. So right now all data directory is not available, as I showed you earlier. So if we want to basically create a directory inside another directory, then we use this -p command, right? Otherwise, if you don't use -p command, then you have to create this directory all data first, and then after that you need to use the same command once again to create another directory inside this all data. So obviously you will be changing the directory as well in between, right? So let's type cust data. Okay, all right. So if you do ls now, you will see, sorry, HDFS DFS, because this is the Hadoop local environment. But if you want to access the HDFS environment, then you have to do HDFS DFS hyphen ls. Sorry, hyphen ls, and then you can see the all data directory here, right, which we created, correct, along with other default directories. Okay, so if we go inside, let us say, so all data, if you want to see the what is the content inside this, you will see that directory cust data, right? And if you want to see what is inside cust data, there won't be anything right now, correct? Because we haven't moved any file. So the next command is to basically move our file, which is this mall customer dot csv, into this particular directory, which is all data slash customer data. Okay, so we'll do hdfs dfs hyphen put and then the name of the file, which is mall customers dot csv, to which directory? All data cust data, to this directory. Okay, so let's press enter. Permission denied. Okay, so you need to give permission as well to this directory. Okay, so what we'll do is sdfs dfs hyphen chmod 777. So kind of giving all the access, read, write, and execute access to this particular directory. Okay, now again, so now this time no error, right? Now if you want to see the content inside this directory. Let's run this command once again. HDFS DFS. Looks like it is still giving some error. Okay, so okay, folks. So the issue was that uh, we were not having access permission on this particular file to copy or to move this file to any other location. So what we did was, in fact, what I did was I just gave the permission read, write, and execute on this file using chmod 777. Okay, and then after that I executed this command hdfs dfs put mol csv mol customer.csv into this particular directory. So later on it actually allowed us to do that, and when I did hdfs dfs -ls to list all the files or directories, we can see that mol customers.csv is copied inside this directory structure. Okay, so this is the way we actually copy the particular file from our local system to Hadoop, a distributed file system. Okay, and obviously if there are no permissions, then it will give some permission denied error with respect to those files or folders. So you need to provide the a permission access as well, a read, write, or execute, whatever you like. So 777 access means it allows all the accesses like read, write, and execute. Okay, so guys, this is it for this video. I will be covering next topic in the upcoming videos, so please keep on watching. And if in case you like this video, then please hit the like button, as well as subscribe for this video and channel. Okay, so thank you so much.